here? Sound need to hold the sign?
Miss Mary, if you'll come to his right, if you'll come to his right.
I'm not qualified to turn right.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
Coming up is tight.
No, I'm standing out here. Yeah, we're definitely going to get the tie. Get the right spot.
Colonel, come over and get some FaceTime. Get some FaceTime.
Go stand by.
He wants you to sing. Okay, we're live.
You'll be like the bouncing bodyguard.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming today. Today we announce another major water line replacement project in the city of Hattiesburg. Parts of the Arcadia-Sunset neighborhood in Ward 4, where we stand today, have been plagued by low water pressure for many years and have had periodic episodes of brown water. This project, which has now begun, will start to alleviate that problem. When we talk about fixing Hattiesburg's brown water problem, we know of 4 reasons why residents might experience discolored water in the first place. You may have bad source water. You could have water lines closed off and they're not able to flow and circulate properly. But the reasons being resolved today in this project are undersized water lines, while also connecting residents to an already available properly sized line. 6-inch, 8-inch, and 10-inch lines are being installed on sections of Greenbrier, Mimosa, Carriage, Estelle, Arcadia, Marie, Johnson, Parker, Villaverde, and Sunset. The size line will depend on the hydraulic analysis that's already been done prior to the project beginning. We will also be moving services from smaller lines to already available larger 6-inch and 8-inch lines on Carter and McInnes. And so these lines will help provide greater water pressure as well as increased fire flow. And furthermore, they should reduce the occurrence and presence of brown water. The estimated cost of this project is $717,310. The funding for this project is coming from a pool of funds that was originally slated to build the mechanical wastewater treatment facility. But now that our lagoons are functioning properly and we are no longer in litigation on that front, those funds can now be reallocated to projects like this, which allow us to reinvest in the infrastructure that's already in place. So what do residents need to know? One, the construction in this neighborhood will probably last well into the summer. We hope to have it completed by July or August. This means there will be construction trucks in your neighborhood for the next several months. Also, this construction will mean that work will go into residents' yards. In certain areas, we are going to try and bore under the large trees and the larger landscaped areas. However, some lawns and flower beds may be disturbed during this process. Sod and landscape, however, and replacing that's also part of this project. So if digging occurs in your yard, it will be put back, but that portion of the project will be at the very end, probably in midsummer. So we ask your patience on this. There are several folks that we need to thank that helped make this project possible. First, the Hattiesburg City Council, who allocated the money for this project. And you're going to hear from Councilwoman Mary Dryden in just a moment. We also want to thank our city engineer, Lamar Rutland, our water and sewer director, Alan Howe, the engineering team at Shouse, Dearman, and Waits, as well as our contractors for this project, T.L. Wallace. I would also like to acknowledge the work of the previous administration under Mayor Johnny Dupree, who helped jumpstart the initial plans for this project. One other group to acknowledge in this project are the residents, both current and former, of the Arcadia-Sunset Neighborhood Association. This association is historically one of the strongest and most vocal. I remember even as a young legislator going to their Thursday night meetings and hearing them complain about low water pressure. And so I hope this project is rewarding for them to see, and I hope it encourages other neighborhoods to be vocal about their needs and wants. Now I'm going to ask Councilwoman Mary Dryden to come forward and make a few remarks.
Well, I think the mayor just thanked the people that I want to thank as well, but I especially want to thank him and this administration. We've got wonderful people working with the city who are helping in so many ways, and to realize the quality of the life that we live here depends on having the services meet the needs of the people is just vital, and I'm very grateful for that. So I think this time next year we will be celebrating this wonderful project. I ask that people be patient as the streets are disturbed, because that will be part of it, but it's just what we go through to make things better, and they're going to be a lot better. So thank you for Speaking Up neighborhood, this beautiful neighborhood will be even better, more wonderful. Thank you for being involved, for caring about Hattiesburg, for being a part of it. That makes it the great city that it is.
So again, the streets that are being affected with this project are right here. This does not solve all of the undersized water lines in this neighborhood. We hope to be back here in a couple of years to finish that off. We know that undersized lines exist throughout the city, and until we get rid of all of those and replace those, we're going to be fighting this brown water battle. But we will continue to do that. When we began the year, we put forward 5 objectives with 40 goals, and a big theme is trying to help every neighborhood see progress, which will help us create a seamless city where each and every citizen can benefit from the same quality infrastructure, the same public safety, and the same quality of life amenities. One of those goals we had was that every ward would get a water infrastructure project, and we are well on our way to meeting that goal for this year, and we look forward to more announcements like these in the future. So we thank you again for coming, and we'll be glad to take any questions regarding the project right now.